industry that I'll try to be shorter.
Yes. Ma'am Anna, Doc Anna is there.
Good morning, sir. That was a very insightful lessons for us, sir. By the way, I'm Anna Florentias, a faculty in the College of Business Administration. So I'd like to contextualize also my question based on the practices and our observations with our students. And by the way, prior to joining the academy, I was also part of the industry for more than 10 years. So I'd like to hear your insights about the presence of the so-called theory practice gap because I really find it very relevant in the context of what you just said about globalization, about internationalization, and about being contextual with identifying the problems that should be addressed in research because as a faculty in the College of Business Administration and an industry practitioner as well before, I noticed that there is really this existence of the theory practice gap because way back in the industry, I have pitched in proposals, numerous proposals to the top management, and it also gets approved, implemented, and it has proven to be effective and contributed to the bottom line of the organization. But nobody in the top management and board ever asked me about any theories, any theoretical and conceptual underpinnings of such proposal. But when I joined the academy, it's when I pitch in some proposals, we should have theoretical and conceptual underpinnings of those researches. And I happen to realize as I read about among the literatures the presence of this theory practice gap. So I'd like to hear or know your thoughts about this, sir.
Another great question. To start with, I think this is an everlasting problem in research and practice international. We raised that question many times in Australia, we raised in other countries as well. And unfortunately, there is no guaranteed solution. If you do this, bingo, we solve that problem. It doesn't work like that. Most education problems do not work like that. However, it's a question that we need to raise all the time about our practices and about our research. Let's say they are separate entities, practice, theory. They're not as disjointed, but it's what can be conceptualized as two separate. And obviously there's a gap. What we know, what we do, there's always a gap. There's some research that concentrate on I want to improve the practice. If I improve the practice, I improve teaching and learning, achievement, attitude, whatever it is, that's good enough. Unfortunately, actual research in schools is very much like that. We say the goal of the teacher is to improve teaching and learning, and if you improve teaching and learning, that's good enough. It's not good. It's not good. I've been involved in action research for a very long time. And the strength of action research is that it develops the practice and understanding of the practice at the same time. I would never be satisfied with somebody saying, look, I use this teaching method and students enjoy it or learn more. I want to know what the teacher has learned. Not only learn that this method works, it's not deep learning. I want the teacher to know the actions of what they've done, why they've done, what have they learned about their students, what have they learned about themselves. themselves, the system. I think teachers learning in research, deep learning in research, is much more, to me, much more important than students' achievement. Unfortunately, a lot of times in research, we forget about it. We are so much concerned with achievement on students and learning difficulties and all of that kind of thing. We forget two things. We forget that our research is always theoretical. We say, no, quantitative research is very objective. Okay? And even those quantitative objective researchers, they have chosen the problem to focus on because they thought it was important. They have chosen the instruments because of a variety of reasons. They, the questions in the instrument, somebody has chosen, and they have chosen it because of their theoretical understanding, but all of that is behind the scenes in the research. It's sad. So, research always has a theoretical assumption. I'm not talking about methodologies, quantitative. I'm talking about how we understand achievement and motivation and problem solving and critical thinking, all of those. Every time we talk about them, there is a particular understanding that is different from other people's understanding. That's theory. So there's always theory behind every practice. And good research is one that brings it out to the front. So improve practice without improving theory and understanding is not very useful. And vice versa. We can get more sophisticated models of how we can achieve those factor analysis, whatever we call them. We can get them so sophisticated. And I say, yeah, that's interesting. Now I understand how they relate on diagram. I don't know what they mean. What should I do in class? I have no idea. Beautiful diagram and arrows and all that kind of thing, perfect. What does it mean? Is that good research? I'm going to dismiss basic research. Mathematician, we do a lot of basic research. But ultimately, research in education, forget about mathematics for one, should have social responsibility. Universities invest in it, the government invest in it. It should mean something to the practice. And research that starts with theory rather than the practice sometimes misses what is important in the practice. So we need to constantly examine the relationship of theory and practice as they relate to each other. Without dismissing basic research. And good research is one that prioritizes that. So then also that's very important, something to be constantly critical. Also, all right? Some thoughts.
I was really listening to your answer, sir, and along the line you mentioned that there is no real solution to the theory practice gap, and I'm actually doing a paper related to that. I don't know if I would be motivated to continue such research or I'd be I should decide to stop it or
Continue with by all means. Very, very important thing to keep problematizing, keep talking about it. What I mean is there is no one-off solution that is universally applicable or acceptable. But a very important thing to keep asking, keep studying, keep problematizing all the time.
Yes, go ahead. I'll do that.